just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
Yeah, I've got a pretty strong soul. My soul lifts. Does protein, creatine. It can deadlift, like a lot. A lot for a soul. Yeah, we got 2 more options left.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Jeebus. I'm good, never mind. Fuck off.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Yeah. I hope your soul can rest. Or I'll just come back and talk to you. I guess you'd just be hanging around. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna go kill myself. Doc Problems was granted Crucible of the Soul. Aloth looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seem lost just now. This happens a lot. You'll have to get used to it. That's good to know, but I don't suppose you could tell me what that was about. And I expect that explains how you survived a bivouac. A bivouac. Yeah. We're gonna call it a bivouac from now on. How you survived a fucking... Yeah, bivouac. In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Well, I mean, I didn't really have any other option. Only that they're rare. Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm going to read some things, other things I'm not going to. I'm tired of reading. I've probably got another 10-15 minutes left on this recording before I call it a night.
17 and a half.
17 and a half. Smell of a pipe smoke at once earthy and sweet. Winds. Okay, yeah. Not reading. Fucking dude's vaping. He's got some sick clouds going. That's pretty much what it says.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
Ah, haha, I get it. That's funny.
The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved. The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta. I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Get it? Because fucking all of Radric's kids are born hollow or bullshit or whatever. Hot. Yeah.
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? What war? Iraq? Afghanistan? Cold War? Saints War, okay. Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fellas decided he's the living incarnation of Eothas. Overthrows the fucking Redashians? Redicars? I don't know. Marched on dry wood, so we gave him the Deerwooden hello.
We blew him up.
This is my other favorite character in this game. I'm so happy. Like, I haven't, like I said, I haven't made it far. I usually make it to here and maybe to the fucking. I made it to the encampment where we're supposed to go after this. But meeting these two, like, they're my fucking favorite. This dude's a smart ass and this dude's a fucking limey bastard. God of Rebirth and Redemption, formerly anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Yeah, you guys can just read this.
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea.
Hey, actually, I just forgot. I already forgotten how to pronounce it.
Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Radric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Fucking E4 Mafia for life, huh? I'm just kidding, cut that. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do this. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. Just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a lot of places out there that don't think Waden's legacy started with Waden.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say Watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if I've ever heard one.
All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But anyway, we picked up this guy and we got that guy already. One last thing we're gonna do before we leave is, I want to say it's here. Hold up. Wait a minute. I think... No, that's not it. It's this one. From what I remember, if you go in here... Norton! Look at that shit. Fucking this person, this man and woman appear to be in a deep, have been in deep conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach, pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Hail and well met.
It's not even close to, can we help you? Can we help you? She looks to her companion, burrows, furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Norton? Norton shakes his head. I don't believe so. Was there something we could do for you, stranger? Yeah, you two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. We're packing for a trip. Actually, I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay. And, well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Are you accusing me of something? Fucking looks to Norton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss. It was a wild animal's doing. Fuck it, I've got a high enough resolve. Fine, I'll confess I did it. I saw it. Yep, and he'd do it again. So basically, this is one of those like little side quests where I'm actually not confused, but I'm like conflicted on who to believe. Because when you talk to the fucking spirit, the purple floaty guy after killing the bear, he does have a lot of anger and wrath. But let's be honest, if somebody fucking stabbed me in the back and was about to slip away with my wife, I'd also have a lot of anger and wrath. I'm a relatively nice guy. Relatively. So, like, I don't know who to side with. I tried to leave the first time. I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Norton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, someone who cared for me. I think if I choose this, they're going to turn on me and I have to kill them anyway. If I choose 1, I'm just a fucking scumbag. 3 would be, I just kill them. So I think 2 and 3 are pretty much the same thing. And 1 and 4 are the same thing. Well, 5 and 4 are the same thing. 1 is Me just being a scumbag. Ah, decisions. You know what? I would say comment what decision I should make on this one, but considering this video is probably not going to come out for another 2 or 3 weeks, or well, probably next week when I start my new upload schedule of a couple videos a day. But I don't know. I'll take a poll and I'll figure it out when I get back. See you next time? I don't fucking know. Get the fuck out.